Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And we are underway on Sunday night prime time. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 8, 7 Pirates. Dragons, Warriors, 17. Mustang 19.
Right to the air goes Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. Fighting down past the 45. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Ready?
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Jenkins. They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
2nd and a couple.
Here we go, here we go. 70.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Ready.
Once again, Jenkins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy 80.
Sanders to throw. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Cleveland.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
On play action, here's Shadur. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60, 70 range. Here we go. Shot.
To throw is Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Shadur. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Well, that's one way, and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
60. Get it. 18, 5 here. Ready.
Sanders. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Quinshon Judkins, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
To throw is Shuck. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
Now he'll take this and run. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Let's go now.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Shuck. He gives this out wide to Gibbs. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's good for a Saints 1st down.
To throw now, Shuck. Touchdown! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after getting... There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now. Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the defense. They did a nice job there as they flushed him to his right. But he is able to buy some time, extend the play, and turned it into a short gain.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Now he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Shuck now to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Off the play fake, Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Throwing, Shuck. And he caught it up. And this is picked up by the Browns. The biggest game, the biggest stage, Super Bowl 63, 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is the score. We'll return after this message. You're watching. The NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
60 Maverick. Hey, check that. Street.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing, Sanders. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Sanders. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Hawk 70.
Now Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that went off the mark, a little late with the throw.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
19 Tiger, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60, 19 Tiger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Ready? Let's go now.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
79 Broncos.
Sanders once more. Now he's going to step up and run to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Bronco at 60 Maverick. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. Rig alert. Check. Go street.
In motion, the tight end. On third down, here's Jenkins. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it?
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Now Shuck. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Ready, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. Cowboy 80. 19 sight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Sanders throwing to start the drive.
That's to Bond. Isaiah Bond.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
On the jump. Mustang 79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. Looking left sideline. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, check that. Cougar 19.
A give up the middle, Jenkins.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the
8. 90 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's go. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on it. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Okay, ready.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
19 Lions.
They'll run for the gun. It's Jenkins.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
Panther 11. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70. 18, 7, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Go street. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Miami Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll look to throw.
That's down the field. He's got Arroyo.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10. Shuck again. Over the middle, he finds Arroyo.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's taken in by Arroyo. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Looking to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Azeez Ojulari
able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
To throw is Shuck.
He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. In a friendly bounce there, they will get excellent field position to start as this kicks out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
19, 5, 19. Here we go. Set. 68. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Sanders.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Sanders.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
60. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 19 Lions. Ready.
Off the RPO, he completes it. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18, 5, 70 Rangers, 70 Dragon, 60. Mustang 19.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
70 Lions. Go.
Sanders to throw.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Looking to throw. Sanders
Setting up a screen for Jenkins.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet. Make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making, both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though...
And he lost the football. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, here's Judkins. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 117 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And the Browns first down.
Viking 18, Cougar 9, 7 times, drop 6, check, Bobcat, check, 18, pioneer.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Come on, 69, ready.
Back to throw. Sanders checks it down to Jenkins. And he's got room. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Browns.
3 quarters in the books. 1 to go here in Super Bowl 63 in that final frame after this timeout. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Yeah.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Browns are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance, not with him.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing, Shuck. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Okay, ready? Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't. Because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it. Because once everyone's emotions come down, it's hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Let go.
That is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 17 yards out. And the Browns are starting to pour it on to the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30.
Next to score, Browns 37, Saints 7. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 30 big ones.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Shuck now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Trey Palmer, 44 yards. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
37, Saints 14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
A give. Here's Jenkins. And past the 30 down to about the 27. 159 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Shador. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
44. Saints 14. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy that once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Go street. No foot. Warriors 70, 60, chap 60, chap 60.
To throw now, Shuck.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 chap, Hawks 70. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer, 19 tight, Dragon 60, 79 Broncos, Cup 19,
Now Shuck.
He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Nico Collins,
54 yards.
and the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick.
Ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And now look at this. Big gain by Buffalo. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs.